Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. This is Coco and I'm Litza, and we'd like to welcome you to our podcast number 7. Coco, as usual, has had a little treat and it's now time for her afternoon little disco nap. She will catch up with you in another video. She will be going to the groomers tomorrow, so next time you see her she'll be even more beautiful, if that's possible. So bye-bye from Coco, and I will carry on. Thank you for joining us today. Today will be a little catch up on what we've been doing the last week. First things first, I'll show you a couple of finished objects. They are 2 loveys. Some of you may have already seen this one. It's a gorgeous little doggy, and there is some sparkle in that pink with the white because he is a rainbow colored doggy. So there's his tail. Oh. I just wanted to keep it as simple as possible so that it wouldn't take away from all the rainbow colors and make it way too bright. So I'll pop him over there, and then I made a little friend for him. This little doggy is just this beautiful light tan color, and I used some velvet yarn in the beautiful pastel colors just to make sure that it was a little complement to his very plain color, but not too bright either. So that's him ready to go to a special home for a special somebody. So there's my 2 finished objects. I am continuing with making more loveys for some of the stuffies that I've purchased. So the next one that I'm making a little lovey for is this little fellow here. I think he's a pug. He's very cute, and I thought because he's the beautiful tan and brown, I might put him in this blankie. This is a beautiful marble yarn, which is an 8-ply yarn, worsted, or a number 3 yarn. I have been using my, I think it's a 5.25 millimeter hook because I couldn't find my 5.5 millimeter hook. I've got so many, but they're in all my project bags, and it is coming up nicely. I only need to do 5 more rows and then I'll be done, because it's usually 20 rows when I'm using this yarn, and when I'm using the velvet yarn I do about 12 rows. So this one just takes a little bit longer to make, but I'm nearly there. So he'll have a special little blanket, so he'll be the next lovey that I finish, hopefully tonight, so that would be wonderful. So that's my other lovey that I'm making, and one of my whips. The other whip that I have, which I'm hoping to finish by the end of the weekend, or possibly mid next week, let's see how we go, is this beautiful baby blanket that I'm continuing with. There's the pattern for it. It has grown, at least I'd say double since you last saw it. I'm at row number 42, and I am hoping to get another, I'm trying to get it to maybe 60 or 70 rows, possibly 70, so I've nearly got another third to go. It will be about 80 centimeters by 80 centimeters, or roughly that size, which I think equates to about 30 inches. So it'll be a good size little baby blanket, and it is coming along nicely. I can't wait to finish it so I can wash it. My only dilemma is that my daughter and her girlfriend wanted it to be in just the one color, but if I do run out of yarn, I might have to consider putting a different border around it. So let's see how we go. I'll keep you up to date with it, and hopefully it'll be finished by the next time I see you. The other things that I'm working on are I'm continuing with my makes for the markets, which are fast approaching, which is getting a little bit excited. So I have been making coasters. I'll just show you where I'm at with those. So I have got a total at the moment of 19 here. So there's the pattern for them. For those of you who haven't seen them before, they're the Sunshine Coaster by TL Yarn TL Yarns, and she makes it's Tony. She makes beautiful patterns, and this is one of them. And it is a very fast pattern to make, which I'm really enjoying. I've actually still got one on the hook going, so I'm nearly at 20. My goal is to make 48, so I'm hoping I get there, you know, this week. I haven't worked on these as much as I should, but you know, when I do start, I can get 2 or 3 done actually in about an hour, which is really good. I do have these colors to add to my collection. I thought I would show you the yarn that I was using, because I did mention it last week. This is an acrylic and cotton yarn, and it is beautiful to work with. So there's some more of the colors there, and I have these ones as well, beautiful pastel-y colors over here. So there it is there. It's a beautiful yarn. Oops. And there's the brand there. So I will be continuing with the different colors, and then, you know, after I've, you know, completed the 48, which I'm hoping to be able to do, then I'll see if I need to add any more to them. But I think that's, you know, already a big task, so I will be continuing with those. And then I've also continued with the stars, putting the little borders around them. So at this stage I'm at 52 stars. Oh, I have a little tray here full of them. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see them, but I'll bring them as close as I can, just so you can get an idea of where we're at. So I've really enjoyed doing these ones with the tinsel yarn around. Look at this. I really love this one. How cool is that? And then obviously I've continued with the brighter borders and the very simple in all the different colors. There's a nice purple mauve one here as well. So some I've kept quite simple, and some, you know, a little bit brighter. My question to myself and to you is this: do you think that I should just leave maybe a dozen in just plain, no border, no little hanging loop? Because maybe people just want to, I'm not sure, use them to applique on things, or just to have as, I don't know, even a bookmark possibly. So I wonder what your thoughts are on that. I was thinking maybe I could have a dozen on the side for people that don't like the sparkle and the glitter and, you know, the decoration, and don't want to use them as ornaments or use them as tags for gifts. So I wonder what your thoughts are on that. I would really love to hear them. I'm swaying to the yes, I might leave a dozen on the side that are just plain, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on that as well. So they're the whips that I'm continuing with. At this stage, I'm trying very hard to hold back from starting anything new. So let's see how we go this week. But I do have some exciting news for me, and I have kept the best till last as far as I'm concerned. My girlfriend Simone went to Hawaii for 10 days, and on her return during the week she came to see me. Hello Simone. And she brought me back some yarn from America. You have no idea how excited I am, and I will share that with you now. I've already worked out some projects that I want to make with them. So the very first one is this, let me just grab it. It's a cone of peaches and cream original cotton. Look at that beautiful, beautiful color. And I've decided that I'm going to make a market bag with it, and I've got the free pattern to show you. It's actually a Yarnspirations pattern. It doesn't actually, didn't have it in color, but you can imagine it's a quite simple market bag. And there is a YouTube crochet tutorial by Mikey from Crochet, I can't even think of it, Crochet Crowd, oh my goodness. And he does mention in it, if you do watch it, that it is known as two types of different yarn. It's known as the peaches and cream in America and the Bernat, I believe, in Canada. So this is why, if you've seen the name of it, it says Bernat beach bag, I believe, but it is the same pattern, he assures us. And I'm I'm actually going to follow the YouTube tutorial, but I thought I'd print it out as well, because it's always nice to refer to it in case, you know, there's just a small slip, you know, and you don't want to watch the whole video again to get to, you know, the next row. So I was so excited. You have no idea. I know that they say that you shouldn't love things, but I actually love this yarn. And the other special yarn that she bought me, which we don't actually have here in Australia, well, not that I've seen anyway, you could, I'm sure you could order it in, but I certainly haven't seen it, is the Scrubby yarn. And the red hard Scrubby, and she got it for me in lime and cherry, because of course, thinking of Christmas. How gorgeous is that? Now, I have watched a lot of different makers using the Scrubby yarn, and I have, you know, watched some videos reviewing it, and I have come to the conclusion that my best bet would be to join it with another cotton yarn and make something like a scrubby, like a kitchen scrubby, or, you know, even maybe some face scrubbies eventually. And then I came across this pattern. And this pattern is by Rich Textures Crochet. I will link all of the, you know, the patterns and whoever I'm referring to down in the description box. So I thought I'd print this out as well, but I will watch her tutorial, because when I went through her, I guess her blog, it did refer to a tutorial that was available as well. So I will be doing that. So as soon as I've used them, I will definitely be sharing those makes with you, and I hope, you know, I you know, can make the yarn shine, because in my mind, as I've always said to you, I love using different yarns, different textures, and the Scrubby yarn is certainly a different texture that I've never worked with before. And just knowing that, you know, I actually have two yarns that I've been watching other people use for so long, and have so wanted to be able to use them and touch them myself, and now I have that opportunity. So I can't thank my friend Simone enough for, you know, popping these in her suitcase and carrying them all the way to Australia for me. So I really do appreciate. She certainly is a crocheter as well, a fellow crocheter, and she bought some back for herself too. So we're going to be, you know, comparing and, you know, inspiring each other to use the yarn in different ways, because this this cone has something like 630 odd yards in it, and that's a lot of yardage, I would, and that equates to 620 meters, something like that from memory. I'm sorry I don't have my glasses with me. So I'm so looking forward to using both of those. And she also bought me these beautiful buttons. This is a set of flower buttons, and I can see a little bumblebee in there, and then we have the unicorns. So I was thinking maybe I could make some pretty little like baby cardies and put them on there, little cardigans. I think that would be super pretty on those. So we'll see how we go. And then she bought me two things that I've never seen before, because remember, I'm not a sewer. These are zipper accessories. How gorgeous are they? So if you make like a little pouch or a bag or a clutch that needs a little zipper on it, you put this on top of your original zipper and it enhances it. Coco's getting very excited. I might just give her a cuddle. Hold on. Oh, she's back in town. Now, so they're the things that I'm working towards using. So I'm so excited about all of that. And like I said, I don't really want to start too many new projects at the moment, but if I have to, I will sacrifice some extra time for myself and for you guys to see, you know, how it all works up. So that's pretty much it for, you know, how we've been keeping ourselves busy this last week. It has been a lot of fun. It is getting very warm here in Sydney, and Coco and I are finding it a little bit difficult to transition from the cool weather to the summer weather. The aircon is going strong in our home at the moment. So Coco is ready due soon, very soon, for her dinner and her nighttime rituals, her medicines and what have you. So we might say goodbye to you now. We hope that you're all very well and have had a great week crocheting yourselves. Please share any of your makes with us. We would love to see them. And like always, if you want to share them with everybody else, we'll be happy to share them. Otherwise, we'll enjoy them and, you know, have a little interaction with you over your makes. As always, be kind to yourselves and to each other. And until we see you next time, take care and thank you for joining us once again. Bye-bye, everybody.